Alrighty, welcome to our course introducing the 3X model of confidence. Thank you for coming along. If you're watching this, you're probably brand new to Brojo, or you've been in this for a while, but it's time to revisit the basics. 3X model is the core foundational element to our work at Brojo, so congratulations on doing this course. What is the 3X model? The 3X model is essentially a system that we've designed over time, or should we say we've discovered over time, that allows somebody to build their confidence through living by a stage of core values in a repeating cyclical fashion like what you see on the image here, moving from the explore phase down to the engage phase, through to the release phase, and then back around again. The 3X model lines up with scientific principles. So the explore phase is the hypothesis, the engage phase is the experiment, the release phase is the measurement. And it also lines up with some philosophical discoveries that have been made over the years, like Stoicism has its three phases of virtue that line up with this model as well. So this model is going to help you in a number of different ways. What does it do and how does it relate to confidence and self-development? Number one thing, it is a problem solver. The 3X model is designed to get you through any problem in an effective way. It's also something that prevents you from getting stuck. As we'll talk about later on in this course, being stuck in any one of the three phases of the 3X model leads to problems that reduce your confidence and reduce your success in life. If you're stuck in the explore phase, you start overthinking. If you're stuck in the engage phase, you get burnt out and busy. And if you're stuck in the release phase, you dwell and ruminate on the past. So the 3X model helps you move through these phases, spending only the healthy amount of time in each one. The 3X model helps you build wisdom because you'll be basically applying scientific method to the way you do things. You're going to be constantly learning and accelerating your progress and growth rather than getting stuck in old ways and patterns that don't help you, and also not getting stuck and trying too many new things at once. The 3X model will help you reduce shame because you'll be constantly expressing yourself honestly and becoming to rely on yourself more. You'll be building self-respect and reducing the shame and guilt you have about being yourself, and therefore reducing your self-worth issues. Essentially, that's why we call it the 3X model of confidence, is because the more consistently you live by it, the more confidence you build. And in the end, you're going to see yourself solving all your own problems, getting through everything, developing yourself and expressing yourself boldly and honestly, living with integrity, and that builds self-respect. And once you can respect yourself and rely on yourself, there's no need to get respect from others, there's no need to seek approval from others. And that is where pure self-confidence comes from. The 3X model is a system that allows you to live by the 6 core Brojo values. You can, of course, always add your own values to these later on, but this is a great starting place to help you understand what it means to have integrity and what it means to live by values. There's 3 phases, and each has 2 values, a supporting value and a core value. So in the explore phase, the supporting value is responsibility, because you can't do anything about your life until you take responsibility for it. And the core value is curiosity. We explore curiously in the first phase. This will all be made abundantly clear as we go through each video, because there's a video on each of these phases. In the engage phase, the supporting value is courage. You need to have the courage to express yourself. So you develop that first. And then the core value is honesty, which is the truthful expression of yourself, the truthful action to take. And then finally, in the release phase, the supporting value is acceptance, where we let go of what we can't control, we release it. And then the core value is respect, where we learn from what happened, we give respect to ourselves and set boundaries, and then we move back into the explore phase for a repeat. So coming up next, we're going to go into video 1 of the course. Essentially, we're going to look at the explore phase, and that's going to be followed by a video on the engage phase and then the release phase. We'll then look at some of the common problems and how you get stuck in the model, and then we'll reflect on it all and see how you can apply this to your life long term. I'll see you soon.